Jerome Powell literally said yesterday that they are going to continue quantitative tightening. And guys, in today's video, I'm going to tell you exactly what kind of effect that might have on the cryptocurrency market and the reaction that we have already seen on Bitcoin and various altcoins, because it's very, very interesting. Guys, let's jump straight into it. So what did Jerome Powell actually say yesterday? And the most important message of the announcement was, of course, that they are going to continue quantitative tightening. And quantitative tightening is basically the Federal Reserve decreasing their balance sheet. So it basically means, in simple terms, that there will be less liquidity in all markets. There will be the regular financial markets, the crypto markets, and so on. So generally speaking, when you hear such an announcement, it should be very bearish and the market should come down. That is not what we have seen directly, and later on in the speech, Jerome Powell actually said something about banks and crypto.
Our role with Bitcoin really is to look at, with crypto, really is to look at the banks, and you know, we think it's, you know, banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers as long as they understand and can manage the risks, and it's safe and sound. As a good number of our banks that we regulate and supervise do that.
And after this message, we were seeing crypto prices going up. So what can we expect in the coming days, weeks, and months ahead? Let's have a look at the charts. And let's start with Bitcoin itself. And what we are seeing with Bitcoin is that we have this pattern formation, call it a bull flag, call it a falling wedge formation. But actually, after a bearish announcement from Jerome Powell, we have managed to break that declining resistance, which in fact is pretty bullish. And it definitely looks like that Bitcoin chose a direction and that Bitcoin right now wants to go higher right here. Maybe we can go to 110, maybe even up to 120,000 US dollars. This is actually looking very positive at the moment. But Bitcoin is not the only one that's looking very good, guys. We also have seen Ethereum, and of course, if Bitcoin can manage to continue to go higher, make new all-time highs, and be really this bullish, then a lot of altcoins and especially Ethereum will most likely follow as well. Ethereum also yesterday came back to the support. Was a little bit of a doubtful situation whether we are going to break the support or whether we are bouncing from it. Well, so far we are bouncing from it, and it actually looks like we could be seeing a nice breakout on the 4-hour time frame from this falling wedge formation too. If we have a look at the momentum indicators right here, we have a very clear declining resistance. If this one breaks, and have we already broken it, we are trying to break it right now. This is often a early sign that the price will follow. So we have this declining resistance going on in the price. We can see almost already that breakout happening in the momentum indicators, and often price will basically follow, and that would make a lot of sense if Bitcoin, and because Bitcoin is looking so bullish. Then another thing with Ethereum is actually, guys, February is a very bullish month for Ethereum, and this is where a lot of things come together when we are looking at the whole crypto markets right now. February is often the month where Ethereum is going to be the shining star. It's going to attract a lot of liquidity. It's going to go up, because we can see that in the historical data there has only been one January where Ethereum has been red. This was 2018. That was in a bear market. And if you even would look at all the Januaries, so after a red January, we have never seen a red February. So this is also, from a seasonal point of view, it's very bullish, very positive for Ethereum. So I'm expecting that February will be bullish for Ethereum. And also, guys, March, April, May, that is the window where you are seeing often the biggest altcoin seasons. This is the seasonality for altcoins, which in fact makes a lot of sense again, because often Ethereum leads the way for altcoins, which is February, and then March, April, May comes, and we are seeing that liquidity going from Bitcoin to Ethereum, from Ethereum back to altcoins, to lower cap altcoins. So yeah, maybe that's the path we are going to walk. Bitcoin right now going to push higher. We are going to see a lot of liquidity going to Ethereum. Bitcoin will top at some point, maybe move a little bit sideways. That is the exact moment that people are taking profits in Bitcoin, and that will flow into other altcoins, basically other cryptocurrencies. Yeah, guys, when we have a look at XRP, and I find this also very interesting because this chart is XRP against Ethereum, and what we can see is that we have a falling wedge formation, and this is something that we actually already have been discussing before we broke out, because when we were positioning in XRP when it was still at 70 cents, this chart has not broken out yet. So I've been saying that most likely this chart will break out to the upside. Also, of course, when you check the momentum indicators, this is something that I've been talking about. We ending this pattern with bullish divergences. Often these divergences, they're signaling the end of a pattern. It was very beautiful because we come down, maybe a small fake out, come back up, bam, we blast through the resistance. So that means that the value of XRP grows against the value of Ethereum. And I believe that this will continue to grow, eventually going to the top right here, to the top of this formation, because that will be the target of this falling wedge. But it doesn't mean that in between we are not going to get some pullbacks. And right now it looks very likely that the levels that we are right now could be levels for a pullback, because if we look at this level, then this level has been acting as resistance in the historical price action of Ripple against Ethereum. So it really would make sense right now, is February, for this to cool down a little bit, to get a little bit liquidity in Ethereum. Ethereum is going to get a lot of attention in the month February, to later on, form a new bottom and get that last rally where XRP will meet the target right here. And I think this makes so much sense, guys, because we have also seen in 2017 when XRP made this huge rally. I always compare the rally that we are seeing right now in XRP, I compare that with the one we are seeing in 2017. I can bring that up for you guys just to have a look at that. Let's go to XRP right here, and we go to 2017. That is this big pump right here. And what I believe right now is that we are very close to this part of that pump. So we had that massive breakout from that triangle formation. So we had this triangle formation, we have the massive breakout, we have the U-shaped recovery going to new highs. Well, we also had a U-shaped recovery going to new highs. Maybe we still have some fuel in the tank left, and then I believe we are going to see somewhat of a correction. And that is a wave 4 correction, which will be a little bit choppy. This one took over 250 days, or over 200 days, sorry. It took over 6 months to completely finish this correction. And then we have a new base again for the last rally, which can be a very explosive move as well. I expect that one to happen later this year. So what we have seen in 2017, and that makes it very remarkable, very interesting, is that in 2017 also XRP rallied before all the other altcoins, before Ethereum and stuff. So normally in previous bull markets we are seeing often Ethereum go first, and then profits will go to other altcoins. But in this bull market 2017, Ripple went first. And this bull market right now, 2024, 2025, Ripple also is going first right here. So maybe the bull market that we are seeing right now looks very similar to the bull market in 2017. I got more reasons for that, not only because XRP is rallying first, but definitely makes a lot of sense. Another reason, guys, is actually that if we, and this is something that's pretty interesting, if we go to CoinMarketCap and you click right here on Made in the USA, then you can see all the tokens that were built in the USA. And of course, this is going to be the narrative. I believe this is going to be the next narrative for altcoins. because the USA tokens, they will function as a magnet for liquidity, because they will probably have a better regulatory environment than many of the other tokens out there. So, of course, with Trump being president of the United States, he said a lot of things like US companies will get lower taxes or will get no crypto taxes and stuff like that. Crypto projects outside of the US might face more difficulty also to operate in the US. So it might be safe, especially at this specific moment, to look more in the cryptocurrencies that are based in the United States. And what we can see right here, that's interesting, guys, is that we have cryptocurrencies like Litecoin, which act very similar to XRP. This Litecoin was really a cryptocurrency from 2017. But after 2017, we haven't seen new highs again. I'm going to show you this chart. It's really looking, if you ask me, it's really looking very beautiful. And I'm planning to invest more in this asset. But this chart, look at this. We have consolidation since 2017. That's the same as XRP. And if we overlay the XRP chart actually on this, overlay the XRP chart, look how similar they have been moving. It's like XRP, this is the pink line, is like a big W, and with Litecoin we have the first W and the second W we're forming. But if we break out of this triangle formation from a technical standpoint, it's just very bullish, because it's the same as with XRP. It has been consolidating for over 7 years, and this is also a made in the US token. And that's another reason why I say that 2017 looks maybe more to the bull market we are going to experience right now, because a lot of tokens from that time are also tokens originated from the United States. Bitcoin Cash was very important in 2017. There was even a narrative, guys, and maybe some of you will remember that there was a narrative that Bitcoin Cash is going to flip Bitcoin. It almost flipped, maybe even flipped Bitcoin in market cap. It did almost, that's for sure, because I traded this one back in 2017 and I had a very beautiful trade with this, and it was really crazy because this one went in one day from $200 to $2,000 and then back to $200 in one day. I remember that as the day of yesterday. It was a crazy roller coaster back in 2017 with the real cowboys. And if we look at some other tokens from that time, Filecoin, I'm not sure. I think Theta is also from 2017. It was a big coin in 2017. EOS is also a big token from 2017. Tezos probably too. Here we can see DYDX, a token that I like very much. Compound is a token from 2011. Dash was a token from 2017, very important token. Also had a lot of liquidity, was very popular, definitely higher in the rank than 158. Basic attention token, guys. This is also a token, was very important in 2017. What else do we have? Digibyte was a very important token from 2017 as well. It's just very interesting. So we are seeing just a lot of tokens that have been kind of lost, have kind of been forgotten about. I think a lot of these tokens that have been forgotten about, they will blossom again. And I think the biggest example is going to be Litecoin. I'm expecting this one really to go massive, because if we just look at the target of this formation, guys, we have the width of the triangle put at the point of breakout. Well, we can put it at this point if we are going to break out. We can also put it later. That is an increase of 12 to 1300%. That will bring Litecoin to $2,000, and maybe we don't reach the technical target right here. Similar as we have not reached the target with XRP yet, but you can see the behavior of the price. It breaks out and it goes up. So maybe it does like a couple of 100% in just a matter of days or a couple of weeks. And that's really nice, because you don't have to hold too long to get really significant gains. So yeah, guys, this is definitely all the charts that I'm watching. And when Jerome Powell right now has been announcing that he's doing quantitative tightening, I would have expected the markets to drop further. We haven't seen that. So I personally think that the markets, they hold on pretty good. The thing to say though is that, of course, when they do quantitative tightening, there's less liquidity going into the markets. There can also be, and that's a little bit the catch right here, there can also be a delayed effect. So maybe everyone was already expecting that Jerome Powell was just going to announce quantitative tightening. That's why the crypto were not going into a panic sell-off, because a lot of people were actually already positioned for that. But maybe we are going to see a delayed effect because less liquidity is entering the markets. But who knows? Who knows? We are going to have to see what happens in February and March. Also, because once quantitative easing is going to happen again, so the Federal Reserve going to inject liquidity into the markets, there also has to be a reason for them to inject that liquidity. And that is going to be a very important topic, or a very important situation in the coming months, because we have to get from a situation from quantitative tightening to quantitative easing. But what will be the catalyst for that move? Because if the economy is good, everything goes up, there is no reason, like directly, to switch to quantitative easing. So maybe, and that is a little bit the danger, maybe there's still going to come a catalyst, a crisis to make it responsible to enter quantitative easing. But yeah, when we have a look at the crypto market right now, we have a look at the structure of Bitcoin and Ethereum with the seasonality for February. It's looking very, very bullish. So I personally, I have a difficult time to imagine already how this all is going to play out, right? So I think a lot of things is going to be important. Have some cash for whenever a crash occurs, that you can capitulate on that, but also don't be 100% in cash. Like, be positioned in crypto as well and hold on through crashes, because charts also say that we have very nice entry levels, especially for altcoins at the moment, and I think especially for American made altcoins, made in the USA. If you want me to do some more technical analysis on these altcoins, let me know in the comment section, guys, with altcoins you want me to have a look at. But okay, guys, that was it for today's video. If you want to trade these altcoins, by the way, I'm having some exchanges that I'm recommending down below in the description. First one is Bybit, second one is Phoenix. For both of these exchanges, you need a KYC verification, so you need to connect your passport to get the full services on these exchanges. There's one exchange called Bitunix. This exchange, you don't need any KYC and you don't need any VPN to use this exchange. And this exchange is actually pretty nice. I'm using it lately myself too. They have a spot market and a futures market. So they actually offer the same things as Phemex and Bybit. And you can find much, very much, sometimes even more of the USA tokens on that exchange too. So if you are interested in that, make sure to check out the affiliate links down below in the description. Then I want to wish every single one of you a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.